Okay, guys, I'm gonna be talking about something that you are all very familiar with. And I feel like so many people suck at this, me included. Oh my god. So I just need to talk to you about this. It is perfectionism. And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys and share some of the things that I struggle with in terms of perfectionism, and also some challenges that I have been putting myself through to try life being a little bit less of a perfectionist. So how that went, I will tell you a little bit later in this video. Yeah, it was hard. I will tell you that. So yeah, as the perfectionist that I am, I wrote some of the pointers down because I was like, oh, I don't want this video to be perfect. I'm just gonna roll with it and be like spontaneous and see whatever pops up in my head. But then I was like, oh my god, no, I'm gonna like forget everything and everything is gonna go to shit, and oh my god, and no, and I wanted to just go on a roll, and so I wrote it down, bro. And like, I'm bothered by the camera. It's okay, so one of the things, let me get straight into it. One of the things is making these videos. It is so hard because then I will just end up not even making a video because I'm like, no, it needs to be perfect, but I also want it to be authentic and real and me and not like some stupid thing that I like completely planned out. I don't want to have a script. I don't want to have a bunch of editing. I don't want to make videos because I think, oh, that's like, oh yeah, the algorithm will like this. I'm like, no, girl. I'm just like, Esme, what do you want to talk about? And it's like, this is what I want to talk about. So that's what I'm going to talk about. What is my goal? My goal is to do this for myself, first and foremost, reminders for myself. And then secondly is like, I want to build like a community. I want to have people that maybe find some comfort in having another person online that is not trying to fake it, that is just giving it to them straight. Fuck, life is hard sometimes. And we can find some comfort in each other. Oh well, so that was a long intro. So yeah, videos, we get it. So another thing that I struggle with, please let me know if I'm not the only one, but everything food preparation related. Like everything. And like, oh my god, this camera is bothering me so much. Okay, so everything food related. So cooking, baking, everything. But you need to take good care of yourself, right? I want to be eating healthy. But like, it stresses me out going to the supermarket and cooking stuff because then I need to like think about 3 different pans that all have like a different time, and then my brain is like, oh my god, the recipe says this, so I need to do that, but then also I need to get this, and like my brain just gets to like an overload. And then of course when I cook, then I also feel like, oh, I should probably also bake some bread, and then oh yeah, I should probably also bake like a healthy snack, so I have like a snack for the next days, but then I should probably make like a whole batch, you know. So this definitely sounds like an ADHD brain. That's me. That's me. Ow, I hit myself. Great. So then I need to do like all of these things at once. And oh my god, by the way, I just tried to record this video, and like 11 minutes in, I realized I filmed it like this instead of like this. So I just deleted it. I'm like, fuck it. let's just do it again. Oh well. So yeah, another ADHD brain moment. So yeah, and this camera, I need to fucking fix this because it's just like not staying. So oh well. So yeah, so then I need to do cooking, baking, and I'm baking 3 different things at the same time, after each other, and then also a bread, and then also a dinner, and I need to go to the store for all of that. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably also research recipes, but then I need it to be like healthy, but then also I want this. Oh, and I should use the things that are in my house. But then also like, oh no, I could buy this and I need to do, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I drive myself nuts sometimes. It's great. It's great. So yeah, another thing. Let me just check my list. Another thing: cooking, baking, traveling. Oh my God. So I consider myself to be like a spontaneous person. Also, when I'm traveling, I want to go meet people, go on spontaneous adventures, all that. But when I'm traveling and I'm in a place, I am telling myself, like, okay, girl, you're here only once. You need to see all the stuff. You need to make it the best that it possibly can be, right? And don't kid me. I do not believe that I am the only one. There is definitely more people. But I also discovered that not everybody lives like this, and that there is people that have more chill than I do in the traveling experience some time ago. So how do you guys do that? Just let me know. Let me know how you do that. So yeah, that's nice and overwhelming sometimes. Luckily now I am chilling out a little bit more. So I would say I'm doing less of this overthinking now. And yeah, what's another thing? So another thing that I do is, oh, not forgetting something. And this does not stay up. What? So, not forgetting something. So I want everything to go perfect, right? So to not forget something, I feel like I need to write everything down, everything that happens, everything that I feel like I need to be doing, or like, for instance, today, I want my day to go like productively. So I feel like I need to do so many things all in one day, and then I kind of burn myself out mentally because it's just too much, and I don't give myself breaks because I don't give myself time for breaks because I feel like I need to be productive all of the time. Oh my God, super annoying. And yeah, so let's say I'm getting distracted all the time because this thing keeps falling down and I don't really know how to fix it. So that's a thing for another time. Gonna let it be imperfect. It's so hard. It's so hard. So yeah, filming a video. Yeah. People liking me. It's not that I think that everybody needs to like me, but when I am speaking with a person or I'm in a group of people, it is only like automatic that I'm kind of like almost like filtering myself sometimes, because in reality I don't really have a filter. I'm really a person that will say everything that I think and is just like blah 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 blah. But then I realize I do that and I become very self-aware, and then I'm like, shit, oh no, I hope people didn't think I'm weird now, or that it's like annoying. It's like, back in the days I just had like a bunch of really shitty experiences, in terms of I could not really be myself, and that definitely affected me and still does nowadays, where I'm still struggling with that. So that's definitely where a bunch of this perfectionism came from. So yeah. And another thing, really specific, stretching. I feel like I need to take good care of my body, but I hate stretching because I just cannot just do maybe like 5 minutes of stretching, because then I'm like, oh no, and I need to do this and I need to do that and I need to, oh, and then I also need to do like strength exercises, and then I need to do this and that. And if you don't like that, and then you always push yourself to for it to be like absolutely perfect and the best thing you could do, yeah, that's just very demotivating. I have very strong will, but then still, I would be able to, do that maybe even for a week or for longer, but then I'm just gonna feel burned out because that shit's going to pile up. Because it's not just going to be stretching and strength exercises. No. Because then I'm gonna go absolutely mental in terms of like, oh, I need to meditate every day, which is great actually, but then I do it kind of like too intensely for a beginner. And then I'm like, oh, and I also should do this exercise, and I should do that, and I should learn, and I should plan, and I need to do this and that. And then it's just like too much, and I overwhelm myself. Yeah. So that stuff kind of sucks. So yeah, that's basically just the things that I wrote down now that I felt like I needed to express. So yeah, but now I will get to the next part of, again, me complaining about this thing. Oh my god, how does this even stay? Oh well. The next part of this video is where I'm going to tell you about a thing that I challenged myself with, because I went to therapy. And one of the exercises that I got in therapy is people gave me a 50% week. So 50% week, what is that? You may think, well, I'm going to tell you right now what that is. So that is where I would live my week on 50% effort. You see where I would go insane? It's during this week. And similar to this week, they gave me a holiday week at therapy. And here, some people may think, oh, holiday week, that's great. Exactly. In that week, I didn't have to come to some of my therapy sessions. Like, I didn't even have to go to therapy if I didn't want to, because I had holiday week. They said, in your holiday week, you should only do what you actually want to do. Nothing that you don't feel like doing. And you might get people that are angry with you about that, and that isn't something you can deal with or experience. For me, having a holiday week, it was an absolute disaster, just like the 50% week, because I was like, no, I cannot not go to a session. I cannot not do my chores at home. I cannot not prepare this. I cannot not do this. I don't even remember, but I feel like I probably had quite some mental breakdowns over that, or like struggled and stressed and just went like, oh, because for me, I just cannot comprehend like to not do things on the full 100%. But that's now something I definitely got to learn during those weeks where I tried to force myself to like do things on 50%, and I struggled, but I did realize, okay, so if I do things on 50%, the world isn't going to implode. And for instance, my roommate, she is like that. She would do things and not always think things through. And she is fully aware of that, and she's like, okay, if I make a mistake, if I fuck something up, I will fix it later, I'll take responsibility, I will fix it, and it will be good, For me, I'm like, I cannot make mistakes, but I'm kind of, sometimes I'm like, oh, please just take a little bit more time to do things sometimes, because some mistakes should not necessarily have been made. But I would say, if I would compare two of them, living a life being a perfectionist or living a life being a person that's just gonna go with it and figure out later, I know what my preference would be, because the second one, that life is just way, way easier. It is, because I spend so much time off my day just thinking about getting stuff done instead of actually getting stuff done. And don't get me wrong, I'm also learning to appreciate and love my perfectionist side, because it can be quite useful for some things, because I do love to do research, and some things, they do require a perfectionist. They do require someone not making mistakes. But it is all about balance. I should not live every fucking second of my day being a perfectionist. So now it is about finding that balance. Really, trying to get in tune with that. So, because I'm just gonna put this away because I'm not even. In reality, the biggest problem is that I am just not being nice to myself most of the time. Because what happens is, when I do make a mistake, or when I take too long before taking action, I'm just thinking the whole day about doing stuff, I'm just gonna get pissed at myself. And I'm not literally getting angry at myself, but I feel it. I feel like the tension coming up through my body. I feel everything, it just comes up, and I'm just like, I get so annoyed. Even today, I'm like, is it already that late? I didn't do stuff. And I was even thinking no, I'm not gonna record a video. It's too late. But I've been saying that for quite some time, just making up excuses, because then I'm like, oh no, the light's not gonna be good, or no, I don't really know something to talk about, or really good. So this time I just told myself, no, you're just going to make a video about something that you want to talk about, and fuck it. So yeah, that's what I did. Pen drop. It didn't even drop on the floor. But that's just basically me talking about, I'm a perfectionist. I am an ADHDer. I am like this autistic brain. I'm a little bit of everything. I'm an anxious person too. So it's the perfect mix. It's great, It's 1, 2, 3, go. So I am curious, I want this community. I don't want to always feel like I have to be perfect, I wanted to share, and this is a reminder to myself. And if you guys feel cold, just leave a comment. And what do you struggle with? Did you recognize any of my struggles, or do you love cooking? Because that's amazing. I ate a pizza again tonight. Or fellow busy brainers, let me know in the comments down below. I'm done now. Yo.